It's the first Friday of the month, and we are joined now by Mayor Duke Bennett for On Terre Haute. This is where we talk to the mayor about different things going on in and around the city. Thank you for joining us this morning.
It's good to be here, Abby.
Well, let's talk about some different projects that have wrapped up since we first talked back in April. The first thing I want to talk about is one of the big railroad projects. That first phase of it has wrapped up.
We are right at the very end. They've got all the tracks out and all the, basically everything that was there. All the signals, just everything's been removed, and now they're going to pack it down for us. At some point, we would like to turn it into a trail system. We've submitted for some funding. We'll know later this year if we're going to get it this cycle or maybe the next one, but kind of want to prep that. And so what they're doing now too is with all the rain, we haven't been able to asphalt. So as an example, on Helen Street and some of those streets in between 7th and Margaret and then up to 6th and Helen, there's where the humps were at. The humps have been removed in the street, but now they need to be paved. And then down on Davis Avenue where the big hump is, that's going to be taken out real soon. We've got some utility issues down there. But it looks good that it's finally been done. You know, our first project has been completed, about a $5 million project. And people say sometimes, well, it cost $5 million to take out the tracks. No, that's not what the cost went to. It was to redo the other lines to tie two into one, so that could be eliminated. And that was paid for with local dollars and railroad dollars. And so that'll go a long way towards starting Project 2 and 3 and 4 down the road, because we were able to do it with no federal funding, which really gives us a lot of credibility with all the people that make those decisions. And
also another thing that has wrapped up is the first year of the Crow Committee.
It was more successful than I thought it would be. Not that I didn't think it would have some success, but it really worked very, very well. A couple things. One, when the ice storm came, the crows got back downtown a little bit. So there for a couple of weeks we had a few downtown that we hadn't had all winter. We just couldn't get out and scare them. If we'd had a few more volunteers, I think we could have cut off a few other places. There's a little section up at ISU that they had a problem with, but the majority of them were relocated to some other areas that didn't disturb anybody. And you know, we set up the Crow hotline so people would call us and tell us if they were back into their neighborhood or coming into their neighborhood through the winter, and we'd hardly got any calls at all. So no, there's still crows out there, but it had a tremendous impact. And so we're looking to raise some additional funds this year to buy more equipment, and then hopefully we'll get more volunteers. We'll start in October, and we've learned some things, and so we'll have a new strategy, and I think we can have a bigger impact next year.
Also talk about, excuse me, there is a big cleanup coming up this Saturday.
Yep, this Saturday's our spring cleanup. Brush Up Terre Haute and our partnership with Keep Terre Haute Beautiful and Trees Incorporated it continues to grow. Each one we have, more and more people come out. We're able to do more and more things. This Saturday we'll gather at 8:30 tomorrow, 8:30 at City Hall, so just come on down. We've got the gloves and the bags and all the equipment, and as you have a group of people, if you come as a group or an individual, we'll put you with the group if you're just one or two, and then we'll give you a map and show you the area that you're to go work on, and then we'll have some support vehicles that'll be out in that area to make sure you have everything you need, and then you just set the bags at the corner, and then our trucks will pick them up. And so we're expecting to pick up a lot of big items tomorrow, couches and things that people have dumped, and just trash along the main streets. We've got several targeted areas we're going for tomorrow, and then we'll have dumpsters scattered around town. If you'd like to know where those dumpsters are, you can get on the city website and see where those, and you could bring stuff to that if you'd like to get rid of some things yourself. So it should be a great day. We're hoping not much rain and big turnout. We'll get put a big dent in that over the winter trash accumulation. That's our goal.
And this is something you guys have done every year throughout your administration, and it really does seem to be doing a big effort in the city.
It is having a major impact. Now, we still have areas that collect a lot of trash, because especially down south where you have a lot of businesses, and the trash comes from fast food wrappers, that kind of stuff. We have to stay on top of that more than just twice a year. But I'm telling you, these cleanups, if you clean this stuff up, then it's less likely somebody else will come and add to it or dump next to it, and that's what we had in the past. When I took office, we had hundreds of dump sites in the city. We've now got that down to just a handful, and then we cite those people. We monitor them, and we catch them when they're dumping. So and then that helps with the overall cleanup, because it takes away that opportunity, and so it's working.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Mayor, for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you'd like to see this segment again, or you have a segment idea of your own, just go onto our website at WTHI-TV.com and click on the community page.